Now, it's important to pay attention to the shoulder, to watch how the shoulder is moving. You want the shoulder and neck area is the tip of the whip. You want to be careful that you're not shaking their neck too much. It's going to be a little bit of shaking, but very lightly. Move to the middle finger. And then we're going to move up to the wrist, pinching these two areas here in the wrist. Yeah. So the soft point, there's two soft points on either side of the wrist. Yeah, and you're just shaking that out. And then, going to take a hold of the whole hand. We're going to get a little bit more vigorous now. The main goal is that you're lifting the shoulder, okay? Watch what I do. Ready? So obviously you're starting with the hand first. Hand comes up and straight down. As soon as you bring that hand up, bring it straight down. There you go. Yep. Get a little closer there, Christine, because you're pulling her off her center. Yeah. Remember to stay within the center. And if you're the person doing it, you need to be aware of that person's center. Does that hurt when I do that? Yeah. Communicate with the person you're doing it to. Make sure it's not hurting them. Okay, ready? And then the last approach is simple, and this is where you're going to test to see whether it worked or not. Watch this. Ready? And there you go. It worked. No joke. You'll have people go to do that to me. You'll have people that after you've done it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll do that too. I'm rushing here. Sorry, guys. This is where we've gone so far. Yeah, where you get that. And if the person does that, guess what? You didn't release the tension. Okay? So now, yeah, okay, so let's go up the arm now.
So you do that, and then you do this, right?
You can keep doing that. Like when I'm doing a treatment, I'll do that several times because I need to know where the tension is and what's going on with the tension. So you can go back up the arm now, and now you're squeezing with the thumb, and through the inside, squeeze the fingers in there. Sorry? No, you're not squeezing hard. You're shaking. Yeah, it's more about shaking than squeezing. Your first journey down the arm is more assessing anyway. You're just feeling things out. Like say if I got here and it was more tense here than up here and here, well then I'm going to go back there a few more times and focus on just kind of shaking that out more, pressing that spot while I'm working my way down. Okay, so we're going to squeeze there, and you're going to squeeze up in here, okay? There's a soft spot between the chest and the shoulder. You want to get right in there, okay? Pressing in the tiger's mouth. Now, you can either press with your thumb, or you can press with the ball of your thumb and pump it like this, okay? Depends, it really just depends on you for that part. Because some of you might have a smaller hand, and the person you're working on has a bigger hand, and so you might have to grip it and use your thumb this way, okay? But if you find that, yeah, both hands are pretty close to each other, then you're good. Then you can just hold it like that, okay? And so you squeeze that spot, pump 21 times. Give it a little extra squeeze at the end. Move down. Outside of the elbow. So you're going to squeeze there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Shake, or squeeze it, give it a little extra squeeze, and then come down. So you're on the inside of the joint now of the wrist, between the hand and the forearm. Okay, and you're going to squeeze that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then the next step after that would just be to take the two hands in front of the person and just lightly then bounce it this way now. Now for this part, oh, I'm bouncing with them, yeah. No, you don't bounce. You hold your ground. And I'm just holding the pinky finger and the ring finger. And that's all I'm holding, okay? And this again just lightly releases that tension, okay? And I'll do that for a few minutes. Let them go, and then come behind and take a hold now of the middle finger, middle finger and index finger, and I'm going to stand behind. Now here, notice how lightly I'm doing this, okay, until eventually I can get it working. I don't want to hyperextend his elbow in any way, okay? This way is very light because of how much tension and pressure exists in this direction, okay? Now once you get to here and you start getting more and more release, then you can work up here, work up here. Just get your fingers inside the elbows. So I'm using these two fingers, okay? The fingers, the Taji fingers as I like to call them. You get them in there.
I'm missing something here.
No, these two. These two, yeah. And you're just going like that. Now I can keep going. There's a massive series to all of this, okay? You could literally spend 2 hours on someone shaking out different proponents of their body and releasing their tensions and that. Yeah, and maybe one day what I'll do is actually set up a workshop where we go through the whole series of this. Yeah, because this really is a great system. How do you feel from that?
Good.
You feel
Just like all the acupoints you did for the heart and the lung oxygen absorption.
Yes, yeah. And that's, again, because as you're shaking someone, you're producing more of ability for them to become oxygenated, right? And so you hit points and release it at the same time, and and you can go down meridians while you're doing it as well. Like you can take it further and shake down, work, go that way, and just keep doing that. You can do a person's leg while they're laying down, but you would do it this way. So you're not shaking them this way, you're shaking them this way, okay? You can take their ankles, and you can just shake the person's ankles like this, or you can rock their ankles like this. Ever heard of a chi machine? It's this thing that you lay down and you put your feet on it, right? And now the only thing I don't like about the chi machine is that my feet are up here, and it starts to shake you like this, right? So you're going like this, and like a fish out of water, and your spine's being shook, your whole body's getting oxygenated. It's a great machine. The only problem with this machine is that it's up here. So by the time I'm done, my knees have been so hyperextended that they hurt. So I figured, okay, well, you know what, forget the machine. I don't like using machines anyway. I will be the chi machine. And so now what I do is I just put the person's hands in my palms, and I just go like this. Their heels, sorry. Put their heels in my palms. And I'll just go like this. And I'll do this for sometimes about 15 minutes. And the person just going like that the whole time. And then I might kind of go up both legs. So I'll get both legs on under my forearms, and I'll just go like this. And work my way up, and then work my way down, work my way up, work my way down. And their whole body's just going like this the whole time, And then you grab both ankles, and then you shake both legs simultaneously like this. And then the legs go like that, and it just releases all of that tension. If someone has anxious stomach, broken bowels, that kind of thing, this is great for that. Because all of this tension from here needs to come out through the arms. All of this tension from here needs to come out down through the legs. So this is what we're focusing on. It's just light shaking, disturbing the system, so to say, bouncing it, getting it mixed up, oxygenating it. You're stimulating the lymph nodes, the lymph's being cleaned, tissues are rubbing. This breaks down fat because of the vibration and the movement of the rubbing of fascia. All of this, there's so many different benefits to this. It's unreal.